Right, so we just take it from 8. So this goes on. How you do that? This goes on. We good? Alright. People with pets are generally more compassionate and loving, more caring, and more social in general. Ever since I was growing up, I've always wanted some sort of pet or companion. Because my dad never allowed us to have any sort of pet at home, the only way that I could get my quote-unquote animal fix is through volunteering. The place I go to is called Crisis Pets Rescue. Every weekend I go there to take care of the dogs. It's just me and the dog, or me and the cat, just enjoying nature. Most of the time it's dogs, because cats really don't like to be walked. Every time they see a volunteer, they get really excited because they know that, you know, they get to go out and experience maybe 20 minutes of freedom out with me. And you know, seeing dogs come up to the door and wag their tails and pound their paws really gets me going, because it tells me that these dogs, you know, they have feelings too, and their feelings of excitement when they see me makes me feel appreciated, even more so sometimes than I do by people. My parents, they were skeptical and hesitant as to just allowing 2 teenage boys to go to Europe by themselves. They actually said yes, so I decided to volunteer at different animal shelters in England, France, and Germany. In London, we contacted the Mayhew Animal Home, and in Frankfurt, we went to the Tierheim. The worst job really consists of only one job, and that's scraping poop. It was an interesting experience to see how the animals over there were treated and how they were being fed, walked, etc. in comparison to how things were being done with animal rescue in the US. And I also think that translates over to the differences in culture as well. I want to be able to focus on something else that allows me to kind of show who I am outside of grades and numbers, and I really think that dance has allowed me to do that. On one side you have your typical Asian male in an intensive study environment, but on the other hand, for me at least, I have dance, which is a way for me to express myself in an art form through movement and music, which I think the combination of these things just gets my blood going and is one of the main factors that lets me push through every day. Alright, let's take it from the top after the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beats, and then we go down. When I first started getting involved with dance, my dad always thought it was quite a feminine activity, and one time he even told my mom that he thought it might turn me gay. I mean, such an outdated stereotype is not something that we expect in modern culture, but for an elderly Chinese man, that's just the values that he has and the things that he believes. Now, as his son, I didn't consciously think that by doing dance I would change those, but he actually came up to me one day and confessed that he actually saw how dance was making me a stronger person. In that moment, that made me realize how by dancing, not only have I changed myself, but I also affected my dad, which I never thought would happen.
What am I looking for in college? A place that can challenge every part of who I am and what I know. I want to grow and stretch and explore. Yeah, I think I'm ready.